Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study and I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out What's Going On by omegax. This is a rather strange situation. omegax is comprised of idols from various different groups that just didn't work out. Off the top of my head, I know there's like 7 o'clock, Spectrum, 1 to 9, One Team, and I know there's a handful of other idols from other groups. I hope that this works out for them. I think this is a very interesting experiment and idea, but at the same time, I do have some concerns. But we'll talk about that after the video. Perhaps my concerns will be nothing, and they will be fairly addressed in the video. But yeah, I'm curious as to what we're gonna have here. Now, we did miss the debut. I think, just not available or particularly busy at the time when Vamos came out. I haven't checked out Vamos, so we're gonna be checking out What's Going On. And if I do like What's Going On, I'm gonna check out Vamos on my own time. If I like it, I'll release the video as well. But on this channel, I also don't release reactions for stuff that I don't like. So who knows? So if you see the video, then it means I liked it. If you don't, well, then who knows? But before we get into the video, if you guys like our channel, if you guys would like to continue supporting our endeavors here, consider visiting our Patreon. We have bonus content on there. We have reactions. We have listening parties. We check out variety content, survival shows, stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, visit our Patreon. If not, that's completely fine. Simply just like the video if you enjoy the video afterwards. We would really appreciate it. Let's get into the video. This is What's Going On by omegax, and this is your form of therapy. All right, here we go.
Do you hear me? 이쯤 내 머리 지나가는 게도 위로 하루가 싫으면 내가 누군지 압니까? 왜 내려
Song just starts very abrupt.
상승하다 못해 폭주 내 등장에 터지네 함성 그리고 폭주 You say what's going on now 이제 내게 깜짝한 나의 길이 생겨 Hands in the air okay 날 따라 bounce 노래 맞게 Here we go 아무 눈치 없이 더 힘차게 다시 your gameplay back 한 번 더 묻지마 do that thing Oh look at that yeah 망설이지 마 어서 What's going on now What's going on now yeah Babe 내 기분이 어때 I don't need an airbag All eyes on no wax 새로운 시대가 열리네 say hello
Oh my god. This is from Snooper. Oh, I really like this pre-chorus. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh wow. Nice fake out. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. I gotta say, I am fairly impressed. Some of the concerns that I had might have been that I don't know who necessarily put this together. This Spire Entertainment is the company behind all of this. But at the same time, this was put together so quickly. I did worry that I hope that it's not just someone coming out of nowhere and taking advantage of these boys and the dreams that they had, and just using it as a gimmick. But I gotta say, it's fairly well produced, and that's a pretty mild comment. Sorry, it's very early in the morning for me, so I'm in a very mild mood. But when I say it's fairly well produced, I mean that it's really well produced. I think it's shot very well. I think, first of all, just the video team that they hired for this, I think they did a great job. I think the budget is pretty decent. I think it's, I don't know, it's either average or it's a little above average in terms of budgeting. But I think the video team, regardless, did such a fantastic job with it. It is kind of hard to tell if it is an average music video budget or if it's an above average budget. It's edited really well. There were some interesting moments that I saw in the video, especially with both the camera work and especially the scene where they were like kind of tossing the camera and switching scenes. I really like that. Really inventive stuff like that really helps, and it goes a long way with me in particular. Now the song, I think the song is a little bit of both a hit and a miss at the same time for me personally. I really like the song. I think the rappers are great. I think they're powerful. They have really nice, unique, raspy tones. And the song really shines when their vocalists sing, especially the pre-choruses. Whenever there is any moment with like very melodical, especially like kind of like emotional singing, I feel like that's where the song really shines. But that's kind of like the best part of the song. And then when it gets to the main chorus, I do feel like it gets a little bit lost. And that's fine. Noise music is fine. There's a lot of groups that have made careers off of noise music. But the thing is, with noise music, because it is so loud and it is so chaotic, it's kind of harder to produce. And it really speaks to the abilities of the songwriters who can produce noise music and still make it sound good and appealing and interesting. Here, I feel like the noise music part, it gets a little bit lost in all of that. I do feel like they need more of a controlled chaos for it. I kind of want to watch the music video again to kind of get a better gauge of everything now that I know what the song is. I know what to expect. Maybe my feelings on it will be different in the second watch through. So let's go ahead and watch it again and see what they have. I also really liked the outro, by the way, that fake out where they go hard at the end. I really enjoyed that. All right, looking back, I would say this is probably a high budget video. Yeah, this is a really good budget. This is a really good budget. That transition was really cool right here. Oh, that transition was dope. But the song does just kind of start. It's neither a bad thing nor a good thing. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, this part is really good. Let me listen to that chorus one more time. Let me see if they switch it up in that second chorus. I think this guy's from 7 O'Clock. I think I remember him. This pre-chorus is amazing. Not a fan of the auto-tuning though. I mean, I think that's just me in general. Ah, okay. Okay, so what I would probably do differently with the chorus, what I would prefer. So I like the first part of the chorus. Ooh, that's nice. But what's going on? Up to that part, I dig it. This next part, though, they do that kind of like rap singing where they grind their voice. Instead of doing that, I wish they were already doing that in this first part with the what's going on. If they had introduced some much more softer, beautiful vocals, and so this next part, instead of going na 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 na, like if they had done something that was a little bit more on the upward scale, like if they had gone up with some more powerful, much more like appealing sounding vocals, because the chorus, it's just like a giant noise machine, and I feel like you need something to offset that. They kind of doubled down on the kind of very grinding sound, but I feel like it's just too much. I feel like what makes that work, what makes noise music work, especially in K-pop, is pairing noisy instrumental backdrops with much more beautiful and powerful vocals that can almost overpower the noise. Yeah, it feels like their voices are just kind of blending in too much to the instrumental, because they're doing like that grindy voice, and then the instrumental is like a very like noisy, grindy song. Like, think about Monsta X. Think about Monsta X has some songs that are pretty crazy and pretty noise heavy, and people's voices that stand out, especially, is like Kihyun. Kihyun having a very clean and very powerful and very loud vocal. His voice pierces through all the noise. Whereas right now, it feels like everyone's voices are getting lost in the noise. So this is really more so a song production issue. Yeah, their singers are my favorite part. Their singers are really good, and I wish they had utilized them better in the chorus. Love how they slowed that down just a little bit and then brought it right back. And that's where it feels like the song is over. But this fake out, even that part, oh, 새로운 시대가 열려. If they had instead gone for a high note, oh, 새로운 시대, like, it would have been much better. Yeah, this part, I like that part. Oh, was sick.
오메가엑스.
All right, so that's What's Going On by omegax. Overall, I mean, I haven't seen the debut. I might go back and check out the debut. But I have a pretty solid idea what the debut is going to be like, given that this is their first comeback track. What's Going On, I would give this like a 6 out of 10. I like it, but there is room for improvement. And the room for improvement really comes from the song production. I think the label is doing a good job so far in terms of just visuals, music video production, editing team, like all of that. The production side of the video production side is taken care of. It's squared off. I haven't seen any dance practices or live stages, so I don't know like how good their dancing is. The music video does a good job of portraying the dancing, but music videos can mask a lot of stuff as well. But so far, I like what I'm seeing. The only thing I kind of have issue with is just the song. I think the song it could have been written just a little bit better, just a little bit differently. It leans a little too heavy into just like that noise sound, and they never found that healthy balance. I don't know if that's an issue from their A&R team, or if that's the original songwriting, or if that's the case in the debut song. That's definitely why I want to check the debut song out as well. I'm going to check it out and see if this is like a common thing amongst the sound. But so far, with What's Going On, I like it, but there is room for improvement. All right, guys, that is it for omegax's What's Going On. This is, I was going to say debut, but this is a comeback. Comeback-wise, it's fine, but I do think that it definitely needs room for improvement, and I think that's going to come from the music side. They focused a lot on the video production. They focused on having a cool set, very stylized video, great outfits, great set dressing, great lighting, like all of that. The video production is fine, but ultimately at the end of the day, what has to be even better is the music. And so, unfortunately, I'm not going to be coming back to this song, but I will be checking out omegax's next comeback. So stay tuned for that. Guys, thank you for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. Let me know what you guys thought about omegax's What's Going On. If you guys would like to support the channel, remember you can visit our Patreon. If not, just hit the like button or subscribe or check out our other videos over here. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.